JaySon versus AeroLink in winners finals. These guys, well-known rival. These guys going back and forth. This is what you're used to seeing. This is a DFW classic.
Yeah, this is an expected winners finals here.
I mean, both these guys, absolute top-tier players, but AeroLink, known previously for all the love with Palutena that he had during the custom era. And, you know, after making this swap over to Bayonetta, I mean, absolutely ridiculous talented player. But JaySon, being the character loyalist, sticking to Fox the entire way through, known for having this aggressive play, but also has really good edge play as well, yeah?
Yeah, I would actually say his edge play's alright. He's been working on his edge game a lot. It's actually something me and Jackbo kind of ragged on him for a bit, like 2 or 3 months ago.
It looks like it's getting better, because usually he would just stay at the ledge and then wait.
Exactly, yeah. We're like, if you floor dare people, they die. You should floor dare people. It kills them.
And it looks like he's been expanding a little bit. He's been kind of exerting some brain power and just trying out some new things. So it's good to see. I'm glad that you guys lectured him.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't really take it hard at the time. And honestly, it may not even been us that like pushed him into going for more edge guards, but he has been starting it up more, and it is pretty delicious.
It's always fun to watch a good Fox, man.
It is. He's very, very active. Lots of buttons being pressed.
It's great. Oh, the slobber knocker.
Yeah.
AeroLink sends out the first shot, and it rings true. That's going to be the first stock of this match. But, or sorry, the first big stock of this match. I mean, because we do, yeah, 2 stocks. Anyways, unlike some heathens. I'm kidding. I'm not saying anything. But
shots, just kidding, not shots. Not sorry.
Not sorry.
Up till almost immediately.
He's just going to simply wait here at the ledge, like we're used to seeing. Wow, okay.
Yeah, the hops from the forward air make it kind of safe. A little bit difficult to punish. That back air, though, going to swing through and clean that stock up.
I can appreciate the patience that he had.
No.
JaySon strikes me as somebody who would like to pull the trigger a bit more.
He's actually a bit more on the patient side, in my opinion. Like
really?
Yeah, there's the. I mean, whenever he gets buttons, he presses buttons, he will take them as far as he can go. But there's like, whenever Phenom was in town, they were kind of the polar opposite. Phenom was like the super aggressive, in your face, dupe buttons on your shield.
I've been missing for a while.
Yeah, I think he was in town for Aftershock, I think. I didn't actually see him there. But
I saw Rose, so shout out to Rose if you watch him.
But JaySon is kind of like the opposite of that. He's the cold to JaySon, burning, blazing hot, where like he doesn't, like in a situation like that, you know, he had an AeroLink in the corner, and you could go in and press buttons, you could try to set up like back airs and go for up tilt pressure.
But he just sits here.
Or you could pull back a little bit, give your opponent a little bit of room to hang themselves with, and if they do something stupid, then you just end them.
The more I'm watching it, the more I'm seeing what you're saying come true. Ooh, okay, there's the back air. Now how is he going to edge guard again? Same thing, he stays at ledge.
Yeah, edge guarding Bayonetta isn't really a thing you're going to do, especially as Fox, because the hitboxes on her recovery moves are ginormous. Like, if you don't beat her up beat from above, it doesn't happen.
Is there even ways that you can go, say for instance you go behind them, try to back air them, push them into the stage, look for the stage fight, not even going to happen there?
Not really, no. Technically possible. Back to finish it.
Not really practical.
But not really practical. Yeah, if they do a bad side B, then you could potentially catch them with something. But as long as Bayonetta is patient, recovers from low, sets up the up Bs to try and shield herself above her, unless you get like a counter or something, you don't really stop her.
So she gets free reign.
A lot of times, yeah. Her recovery is very, very good.
So then if that's the case, you have to figure out how you're going to punish when she comes back on the stage.
Exactly, yeah. So I think this, which is actually kind of nice for JaySon, because that's,
that's what he's been used to doing.
Yeah, that's what he's been used to doing. So he's pretty good at it, as you can see there. I mean, he didn't get any huge punishes off of the ledge pressure, but he got damage. He got good positioning.
So what can AeroLink do to improve this next game?
It's hard to say. I mean, the approaching carefully is going to be important. Not getting your jump stolen. Okay, it's not getting up tilted for 40% is kind of important. Can happen. But yeah, JaySon's just been kind of freezing him out. AeroLink as well. I mean, as I'm sure anyone who has even watched an inkling of an AeroLink match, he's kind of a patient player himself.
Yeah.
I don't know. So far, JaySon's been winning out on the patient exchanges. So if he can do something to open up a little bit more, maybe harass with guns a little bit more, just attack him a little bit more damage.
Make him feel like he needs to do something a bit earlier.
Exactly.
Yeah. Back throw, gets positioning here, tries to cut him off with a easy percentage off of the guns. Both of these guys super patient, and there it is. Waiting for the trigger to be pulled. He guessed wrong at the timing, and JaySon's going to punish. Being a little bit more patient there.
Yeah, but that's actually a really impressive thing. There is not much end leg on up B. Like being able to catch her before the end leg of the up B itself and before she kicks out or neutral air, the double jumps, or which times or something, is a very, very tight timing. So JaySon was definitely looking for the up air out of shield.
That back air is actually ridiculous, too. I looked at the frame
really
data.
Good. Yes, back air is one of her best moves to do in neutral. Neutral air is really good, too. But back air is sort of like a better Zero Suit back air. It does the same thing. It kills people. It reaches really far. Except it reaches farther, comes out faster, stays out longer.
And it's positive.
And it's positive. So, oh, missing the up smash. What? The down air is all you need. That's all right.
We'll take those.
We take those.
Delicious. Okay, so at this point, I mean, you have the life lead. You're just chilling. Overextends a little? No. I don't think that was a bad idea.
No, not a bad idea. It didn't work in that exact situation, but I think that is one of the sort of things AeroLink could be doing to try and like punch through the wall that JaySon is putting up. Putting one of those heal slides in at the right time will lead to big damage on Fox.
Oh, for sure. String into those up Bs, continuous damage, jump cancel those up Bs and go into even more, like you're about to see. Good DI down and out? Down and in.
Out or in? Hard to tell for sure.
Yeah, especially when the cross-up hit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. We're back to Street Fighter. Oh, no. Forward throw. Hits with the Akira? That's an old reference that nobody else is going to get but me and Seth on.
Oh, yeah. So interesting thing to note about heel slide is that there is actually a tell whether or not she's going to do like the flip kick afterwards. When she's doing the heel slide, she has to already be holding the B button. And then she'll be shooting guns as she's sliding down. And that means that she'll be doing the follow-up kick afterwards. So that can be kind of important to note whether or not you can hard punish the whip or not.
Visual cues and whatnot.
Visual cues, yes, sir. If she's side being into your shield, you know, you can know when you should be pressing buttons. But pressing buttons at a bad time there. AeroLink whipping the smash.
Oh, yeah, doesn't
that's all right.
matter.
We'll just pretend that he killed him with Witch Time. I like that story.
He just smiles at the camera and says, Bayo thing.
Bayo thing.
The poses at the end of the best part.
Her poses are pretty extravagant.
That's the best part, dude. It's all JoJo's. It's all JoJo's.
It is very JoJo's, yeah.
Oh, man. We're not even going to worry about who we're getting into next. It's just straight up, they're going to run it back.
Oh.
We're going to go over to Duck Hunt. Is there any particular advantage that you can think of here? For
so the one thing that's nice about this stage for JaySon is that the side blast zones are kind of close to the edge of the stage. So that will mean that he'll have a little bit easier time KOing AeroLink off the side, and won't have to deal with like him recovering from as far as long. So I kind of like it as a decision, not having to deal with Bayonetta just recovering from free from super long distance. We'll see if the rest of it goes out though. This overall, I mean, there isn't too much variance in stages, in my opinion, for Smash 4. So this compared to like FD is technically different, but whether or not it's actually going to make a difference,
we'll have to find out.
Right? Yeah, I think it's more important to change the playstyle. Yeah, and that forward air is looking like it's kind of tricky to punish the cross-up afterwards after the second hit.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Takes to the guns. Tries to build the extra percentage here.
JaySon does love shooting his gun. He will take every gunshot.
And as a result, I mean, you'll see AeroLink play closer to that mid-range distance before he starts pulling in. He's not keen to use the guns unless it's the edge guarding. Ooh, bat within.
Oh, yep, that's going to be it.
God. That seems like that's been consistent for getting stocks pretty easily.
Yeah, which is interesting because, as you know, I mentioned JaySon's usually a bit more of the cold player. He's not super aggro. So usually you'll see the super aggro characters get Witch Timed a bunch.
So that means that he's been calling the shots correctly.
He has been calling the shots very correctly, yeah.
Ooh, no tech is going to lead to that up smash. Take him off the top. JaySon now. And JaySon's now dead even with AeroLink.
Taking some damage on his lasers, but...
Easy money. Oh, here's the punish opportunity.
Not a huge punish, but damage is damage. Gotta tell your opponent you can't do these things.
Would it be more effective if we... Oh, wait, you can't jump cancel grab. Oh, man.
Surprise. Welcome back to Smash 4 Neptune. We're here at Shockwave.
Oh, boy. This is going to take a little bit of adjusting. I'm going to have to turn off my brain from melee mode and PM mode. Okay. You didn't hear me say PM on this stream on Twitch.
That's all right. We talk about it a little bit.
I love playing up the meme from time to time. I can say the letters together? Thank you, M. You gracious bastard. All right.
Both players dancing. JaySon actually going a little bit aggro there, trying to push into AeroLink space. Does find the dash attack. Dash attack is extremely good at mid-range.
Forward throw? Now, where is he going? Tries to catch him on the heels. Guessing that he was going to drop down on the platform.
Yeah, good coverage on the bush, but JaySon not having end of it.
I love the fact that you can go high and then just...
Right, yeah, that is definitely a boon on this stage. Fox side being up to that tree.
But it's only on the left-hand side, unfortunately. So you're like, it's okay.
Good damage. Neff's gonna have to let him recover.
Good shield back throw. Gonna get positioning here. Tries to cut him off. Here's the down tilt. Pops him up. There's the up air. Tries to see if he can rush him down here. Follows it up, and the strings are not going to stop. kind of stays at the edge there and just says, you know what, we're going to figure out where this next hit's going to come from. One of us is going to guess wrong, and that person's going to lose right here.
Forward throw is not going to do it quite yet, but it is getting very, very close. JaySon got to be careful. Win some of these interactions. The deep neutral air off stage will take it. And AeroLink takes the set.
Yeah, he's going to advance into Grand Finals, but JaySon gets pushed into the loser's bracket. Are we going to call it lower bracket going forward?
Lower bracket, I don't know. I feel like that's a change that's happening throughout like most of the community.
I feel like we need to make that esports change.
Maybe, yeah. Be a little nicer to our players, not call them losers.